or does
Yeah,
it have to be attached to a product?
yeah, no. So it depends on if you're doing the affiliate program for yourself or if you're selling someone else's affiliate
No,
products.
no, these are my products, and
Like,
people want to sign up as affiliates, and I'm like, I got to set up a
okay.
landing page for every different product. I mean, that's
No. In Kartra, once they opt in, inside Kartra, when you configure your affiliate program, when you go in to configure that affiliate program, what you do is you set it to global, not product specific.
ah,
So when you set it to global and not product specific, when someone signs up for your affiliate product or your affiliate program rather, they're automatically enrolled to sell anything you've got. And when they log into your affiliate link to get their links, all of the stuff that's available to them will be displayed. So they'll be able to get their links to any of your products.
okay,
So yes.
awesome.
So you want to
Thank
have
you.
a page, everybody that has an affiliate program, you want to have a page on your website. The most common language for it is become an affiliate. If you put it in your footer, that's what people that are affiliates look in the footer. They don't scroll through your site trying to figure out if you have an affiliate program. They scroll right to your footer, and the link that they're trained to click on is become an affiliate. They will actually even search for that. They will run a search in Google for become an affiliate. And if you have that on the bottom of your site, you could be one of the results that comes up and you could get that traffic. So
You have like a page with all your different products, right, for affiliates.
correct. Yeah.
You just have a page for affiliates that they could sign up for anything. So
Yeah,
now if they
that's
sign up for one thing, they're actually signing up for everything.
correct. That is
Okay,
that's
that's what I want.
that's absolutely correct. Like if you look at my affiliate page, it'll talk about the ACT program, it'll talk about Site Pop, it'll talk about, different programs that I sell. Any link, it doesn't matter which one you click on to sign up for, mine's set to global, so you're able to sell anything I've got.
Okay. And that's perfect because then they see all my other products too.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Here's another thing too. When somebody signs up for your affiliate program, you want to make sure that you tag them as an affiliate. That way you can do customized mailings out to your affiliates. And Kartra is really cool. When you send the email out, you can actually use the dynamic link to put their affiliate link right in the email.
Really?
That is really powerful because most affiliates are super lazy. Most affiliates are not just lazy, they're not technical. So when you tell them, hey, go to my site and get your link, they're going to go, what? And they're going to go, yeah, that's a great idea, but I don't know where that is. I don't even know what that means. When you send out an email and you put their custom affiliate link in the email and you say, look, here's all you have to do, just copy this link and paste it in your Facebook, paste
Oh,
it in your social media, paste it in an email and send it out to your group, put it in your newsletter. You make it so easy for them. If you don't make it easy for them, they won't make it easy for you. They won't do anything. And I've got, like, of all the affiliates I've got, the only ones that really make money for me are the ones that I hold their hands. Even the good guys, even the ones that are like highly technical. If I don't spoon feed them, they don't sell for me.
wait, I just got you a client last week. I know I got the email
Yeah.
saying I got an affiliate thing.
Yeah. That one guy came to me directly. I sent him back to you to get your affiliate link. I'm like, Joe brought you in. Go get his link if you want to sign up.
I do that too much. I do that too much.
Good egg,
So
John.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was
Thank you.
literally on
Thank
a
you.
Zoom call with him and he wanted to sign up and I didn't want to take him in. I was like, no, you're Joe's guy. Go get Joe's
Oh.
I
affiliate.
know. Thank you for that. I owe you. Thanks, John. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. But the moral of the story is make it super easy on your affiliates to do that. And you know, you guys know me. I'm about as lazy as it gets. I don't do a good job of that. I'll just admit it right now. And I should. It's so easy to do. I've shown so many people how to send emails out to their affiliates and put the affiliate links right in the email for them. And I'm like, damn it, I should do that myself. That's a really good idea. So that's one of the things, like, whenever we're coming up on a new year, and I'm gonna help you guys get the most out of 2021. And for some of you, you were on this call last year at the end of 2019. And I made a promise to you that I was going to start doing things that I was talking about. Well, I did. And, you know, for those of you that have been following me, I've kind of been sharing along the year. I can tell you without any doubt that 2020 has been my best year yet. Just simply because I started doing some of the simple stuff that I've been telling you guys to do. And the reason I did it was purely to prove a point. You know, a lot of people were asking me about mid last year. They're like, you know, you're not doing any of the stuff you're telling us to do. Does this stuff really work? And, you know, it made me think. I'm like, well, you know, it used to. I've done this stuff in the past. Yeah, you're right. I'm not doing it now, but it should work. And I started second guessing myself. I'm like, shit, maybe, you know, maybe I should try it again and make sure. If I'm telling people to do something, I want to make sure it works. So I did. I started, and I was very open and transparent about it. I started doing what I was telling you guys to do. And guess what? It still works. And really the basis to what I said was you have two body parts that have to start moving. And one of them is your feet and the other one is your lips. If you're not moving your feet, you're not moving your lips, you're not moving forward and making progress. And I wasn't doing that. I was very complacent. I was just doing what I always did and not really moving forward. And as soon as I started doing that, I started moving my feet, moving my lips. I started speaking again. I started getting on, you know, podcasts and interviews and stages and things like that. It really wasn't hard. It was just a matter of talking to people and letting them know I was available again. And opportunities started arising. And the more I spoke, the more contacts I got, the more emails I sent, the more customers I converted. It was really, really just that simple. And for most of the year, I did it the hard way. Most of the year, I didn't have it automated. I was just doing my thing, following up, making sales. And as I've gone through the year, as I've moved through 2020, I've taken it just little tiny bites at a time. And, you know, adding stuff to Kartra, I now, just having done this a little piece at a time, I now have 3 full-blown evergreen marketing funnels built in Kartra for my 3 best offers. Now, I haven't done a lot to promote them yet, but they're there. They're fully done, fully complete. All of the stuff that I was doing manually is now done. So now I just need to take it to the next step. I just need to start moving my feet again. I moved my mouth there and got a whole bunch done, a whole bunch accomplished. I did move my feet in the matter of I've built funnels out, I created automations. I just haven't had the benefit of them. So I am really looking forward to seeing what 2021 brings when I put the automation behind the moving of my feet and my lips. So I'm expecting 2021 to be even better. You know, I know we're going through a pandemic. I know a lot of the world's hurting right now, but I'm not feeling it. I decided to, you know, avoid it. I decided to go and fill the holes that are being created. Everything brings opportunity. When there's adversity, it creates opportunity. What I've always told you guys is if you want to make money, you find a hole and you fill the hole. Well, there's a whole lot of holes that got created back in about March of this year. And I've just been strategically helping people fill them. So that's why things didn't go south for me. I didn't buy into, the world's coming apart. I didn't buy into that for a second. I looked at what is this created? What opportunity is now here? What people are hurting because of this, and what can I do to help them? What can I do to eliminate that pain? That's it. That's where you make money. You make money when there's problems. When you can fix a problem, you will make money. So that's, and I want to help you guys move into that and get more on that track. There's a lot of things that you can do. There's some exercises that I have that I should really go through quarterly in my business. And again, I've been very bad at that, but they're very effective. And I'll do that. We're in October now, so I'll probably start doing that stuff with you guys in December, so you're really prepared to go into January next year.
Well, can we start now?
Really start moving forward. and Allie, yeah, you really should start now.
Yeah, but
what are we waiting for?
Our quarter just started.
Now.
Third quarter. All right. So
that we can be prepared to launch.
Yes, I want that also. Don't wait, John.
All right. Well, let's.
No more excuses, John.
John, you just heard it. You just heard what your people are asking for. Deliver now.
All right. Well, there we go. So there's different people call this exercise different things. You might have heard of a SWOT analysis. Have you guys ever heard of that?
Yeah.
So it's strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a very common term in business. A lot of analysts use that. And that's one of the things that you look at. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are the opportunities available to you? And what are the threats? And if you lay those out, you start really looking at your business, some things will start rising to the top. You'll say, oh, wow, my weakness, I'm spending 90% of my time in my weakest area. I'm not effective. All you'd have to do is move what you're doing over into where you're strong. Where you're strong, you'll be effective. So give up on the weak stuff. Let somebody else do that. Like if tech is not your thing, don't spend 90% of your time wrestling with tech. Find somebody that's good at tech and let them do that. You're probably really good at making sales, right? Spend 90% of your time bringing in money, making sales, so you've got the money to pay the guy to do the tech that you're weak at. That's a very simple concept. The other side of the coin is you want to look at opportunities and threats. Threats for most of us are your competition. It's how hard, what's the barrier to entry to what you're trying to do? And in the ACT program, that's your segmentation. It's what's the easy path? What's the thing where you're going to put 10% of your effort in and get 90% of your opportunity back? That's the stuff you want to look at. Like analyze your market. Stay away from the threats. Don't go into something that is ultra competitive where you're going to spend all your time trying to, it's the squirrel trying to get a nut. Don't spend your time there. That's a bad spend of your time. Do the analysis, go back to the beginning, really look at things, go, where are the true opportunities? A lot of people in business call that blue water. It's the blue water concept. The opposite of blue water is bloody water. You don't want to swim in bloody water. That's how you get eaten. And that's when you're going up against high competition. That's where you're going up against big, major challenges. Don't look for 6-foot fences to climb. Look for 2-foot fences to step over. That's something Perry Belcher saw. He said that years ago, and I thought that was absolutely brilliant. And when I look at people that are successful, that's what they're doing. They're not climbing fences, they're stepping over them. They're moving very quickly. They're stepping over and they're gaining ground. They're not fighting a wall trying to get over it. So that's the SWOT analysis. That's one of the things you want to look at. Now, Todd Brown, he's got an actual workbook on this, and he's broken that down into more marketing. And I love his approach to that. And that was one of the things I was going to do with you guys in December. Was it's an analysis. It's kind of a reflection of the past. It's like, I want to reflect on 2020. I want you all to really get a good reflection of what happened to you specifically in your business in 2020. What does that reflection look like? And then is it going to be a mirror image going forward?
Well, no, it's not.
If you do the same thing, it will be. If you don't change, if you don't learn from the past and you don't alter your course, you will get a mirror image of the reflection of the past. And that's what I want to help you guys prevent. I want to help you get a different image in the future, not a reflection of the past. We have to reflect back to see it, to know what we don't want. We want better. It's like the timeline, you know, the guy that tells me he wants $1 million, once he gets it and reflects back on it, you ask him, now what do you want? Well, he doesn't want $1 million anymore. That's a reflection of the past. He wants the future. He wants 2 million or 5 million. You know, the 1 million was too easy. He's already got it. We never want what we have. We always want something more. You know, we only want things until we get them. And once we get them, as human beings, we're never happy. You know, that's sad to say, but it's true. We are never happy. Like once you get something, you're going to want something else. It's like the whole cookie thing. Once the monster gets a cookie, he's going to want some milk. If you don't have it, he's going to throw a fit.
This is awesome. I have 2 questions before I'm leaving because I have another meeting. But do we still have the FTC Guardian lifetime benefit? I mean, if some of my clients want to use it, do they still have, remember the lifetime, like the pro lifetime membership?
Yeah, the pro lifetime membership, if you're going to buy FTC Guardian, it's way better to get the pro membership. It's only like I've got the special deal where you can get it for like $4.95. And if you get just the annual, I think it's like $200 or $300 a year. And
actually, I do have my lifetime, but my question is, one of my clients, she's asking me my affiliate link so that she can buy the FTC Guardian. What I don't know if she can still have the lifetime benefit.
oh yeah, you definitely want to send them the link to the lifetime offer.
But where can I find the link?
If you take the link that I have, it's got my affiliate link in it, and if you take just the affiliate code and you swap your affiliate code out for it, that's a special link that they made for me that's got that discount. So you can do that. I checked that with the guys over there, and they said, yeah, this link is replaceable. You just replace your affiliate code in there. So that's one way to do it. You can also go into their back end, and they've got a bunch of different offers depending on, you know, who you're going to send it to. They've got they have several different offers, and sometimes they have special deals in there too. But the link that I've got on my website, it's the best deal I've ever seen.
So I can go to your website and get it from there then?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
I will do that.
it's by far the best deal. It's like $4.97. It's half price on the lifetime membership.
Okay, I will do that today.
Yeah. And the
okay.
other thing about that, they can use it for multiple websites. So any website that they own, any company that they own, any company they're ever going to own,
Mhm.
they're covered for life for any business that they do. So it's well worth it.
Excellent. And I would like to, I send you some information, an email. I would like to have a one-on-one with you when you get a chance.
Okay, and actually we've already done what you sent. We've updated on, so take a look at the site. The logos are updated, the color scheme is updated to your new branding.
Thank you. You saw, you like it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm so excited.
Beautiful. Yeah. So yeah.
We need to talk because we need to see how can I start promoting ACT in Spanish from there. So that's what I need to talk to you. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Go through the site. Let me know any changes you want, and you're ready to go.
Yay. Thank you. We'll talk. Bye, everybody.
Very cool. All right. So back to like the end of the year thing.
Yeah.
Back to the end of the year thing. One of the things like the list, I'm gonna have a whole list of stuff for you guys to look at and really reflect back. And one of the things that I'm going to ask you is I'm going to ask you, how many new people in 2020, how many new people did you get on your list? How many lead magnets did you create in 2020 to get people on your list? How many emails did you send out with offers to the list that you created in 2020? Those simple questions right there will give you a reflection telling you why you got the results you got. And you're automatically going to know moving into 2021 how to get better results. Because if you create more lead magnets, you're going to get more leads. If you get more leads and you actually follow up on them and you email them, you're going to get more sales. So if you want the forward moving thing to be better, you've got to change the reflection of the past. So we're just going to reflect. We're going to see, what did we do? Going to document it. We'll write it down. We'll write the numbers in there. So when we get to the end of 2021, we can play the game again. We can look back and we can say, wow, what a difference. Because some of you have been, some of you have been in business for a long time. And when we look, if you've been in business for 10 years and you've been building a mailing list for 10 years, and all of a sudden the little things that you did in 2020, if you did anything in 2020 to help, you say, wow, I doubled my mailing list. It took me 10 years to get here, and in 1 year I doubled it. Wow. Well, what would happen if you looked at your customers in the same way? Wow, in the last 10 years, I've only sent a couple of emails. In 2020, I sent 5, and I doubled my customer base. We're going to have a real good blueprint of moving into 2021, how to get more money, how to get more clients, how to grow your business. And it's pretty simple stuff. I mean, it comes down to numbers. It's a numbers game. In the very beginning part of the ACT program, I do that little exercise called the freedom formula. It's looking at how much money you need to basically operate your perfect lifestyle. And you come up with a number. And then you look at the item that you sell, or the items that you sell, however you make money, and how many units do we have to move to get that freedom number to live your perfect ideal lifestyle. And now we just have a math equation. Now we go to work, and the rest is marketing. Marketing says how we're going to move the numbers, how we're going to achieve these numbers, and how we're going to get you the lifestyle that you want. So looking back at it, we can reflect on, okay, how did we do? If we've got our freedom number and we know how much we need to make in our business to live that lifestyle, and we look at the number of products moved, were we close? If we look at the effort to move the products, how was it? Was it strong or was it weak? And I know in most cases, I can always say it's pretty weak, but I still did pretty damn good because I moved my feet, I moved my lips. Just like I promised you guys that I would go back and I would try this stuff out. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, yeah, it still works. We're 10 months in, and I can tell you with no uncertainty, it works. You just have to do it. It's a system that's worked for a very long time, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon because it's based on a common principle of find people that need something, find people that are struggling, find a hole and fill it. Whatever that might be for wherever you're at, wherever you're, whatever you're doing and whoever's around you. We're all surrounded by people with problems. None of us live in a perfect world. We don't get up and look around and say, wow, everybody's awesome. I don't know about you, but I look around and I'm like, wow, these people are getting beat up. What could I do to help them? How could I serve them well and make a little bit of money in the process? So pretty simple concept. It's not hard. If business is really hard for you, you're probably not doing something right. You're probably missing a step somewhere. So, and it really is, it comes down to that simple thing. You've got to find, the opportunities. Opportunity is not bloody water. Opportunity is not looking at what somebody else has spent a lifetime doing and they're really good at it. But the only reason they're at the top of the pile is because of the lifetime of effort. You are not going to get there easily. That's not an opportunity. That's a battle. You don't want battles. You don't want a 10-foot fence to climb. Look for the opportunities. What are the opportunities around you that you can capitalize on that you're in blue water? No one else is doing. No one's helping these people. No one's solving this problem. If they were, they'd be making a boatload of money. So hopefully that helps. It's kind of an unprepared, very rough version of what I wanted to do with you guys in December, but it's the rough guideline, the rough outline. So Allie, that's for you. If you want to start now, if you want to get a jump on things, start reflecting on what's happened so far in 2020. How many lead magnets did you put out? How many leads did you generate? How many times did you connect with those people? How many times did you email? What's the size of your list today versus what it was January 1st? How many times has that list been emailed? How many offers have been made and how many sales came out of it? And when you'll reflect on that, you'll have your true numbers. You will know the effort that you put in and the result that you got out. If you put in a bunch of effort to build lead magnets and to get people on your list and nobody got on your list, that's a problem. That identifies a serious issue with your system, and it probably tells me that the system's broken. Either you're targeting the wrong people or you've got the wrong messaging. It's funny how it always comes back to that. If you ever have a problem, like when I do consulting in a business, I can walk into almost any business in America and I could have a 10-minute conversation with the owner or whoever's in charge, whoever's got the reins. And within 10 minutes, I can usually identify they either have a problem in their market, they have a problem in their message, or they're not bringing the message to the market. I'm always going to find a problem in one of those three buckets. If I don't find a problem in one of those three buckets, this company's probably highly profitable. They're probably up and running and I may or may not be able to help them. It's just the truth of the matter. So.
John, I have a question.
Okay.
I've been 5 years in business now with Mango Brand and having my website redone. But the first person that's working with it is more of a designer. So it's from a design point of view.
Okay.
Good. And the software he wanted to use, I said, no, I don't want him to. I want it in WordPress because there's more people and Kartra also works well with WordPress.
Sure.
So we'll go to a WordPress person that will build that, what he designed.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to know if neither of them know Kartra, because I've signed up for Kartra and I haven't done much with it, and you kind of talked to us again today that I need to do a lot of those outreaches. But even if the site is then rebuilt with a designer and with a WordPress guy that doesn't know Kartra, I can then from there build the campaigns and build particular pages in Kartra, then with the subdomain name to the WordPress, correct?
Yes.
Somebody knows Kartra at this point just to rebuild the basic site.
Yeah. So what I've been recommending to everybody recently, like over the last year, is have your site developed in WordPress with Beaver Builder plugin. Beaver Builder plugin is awesome to make it easy for you to edit after the designer, after the developer has passed it off to you. Once they get it the way they want, you don't want to build a site yourself. You don't want to go through all the learning curve of doing all that stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a weakness. So pass the weakness off. Your
Yes.
strength should be in your messaging.
Yes.
Like when you're working with your development team, that's where your strength is. That's where you spend most of your time, not fiddling around with the techie stuff.
Yes.
Hand that off to your developer. Like if design is a weakness for you, hire a designer to make your message look pretty. You know,
Yes, now that's what I'm doing now. So the designer already I told him what, and then, like I said, then the WordPress person will build it. But I just wanted to, I didn't hire the WordPress person yet, but I just wanted to check with you, even though they don't know Kartra, that's okay. Then from there, we could
perfect.
take the special things or the campaigns and so forth.
Yeah.
And you just do a slash, you just do it like a subdomain
Uh-huh.
for a page that we're gonna build, right?
Yeah, because you can create your Kartra pages to look just like your website design.
Yes.
Once you get that solidified, once your design is solidified, your logo's developed, your color scheme, all of that, super easy to translate that into the Kartra pages. Now,
And should I tell the WordPress guy about the Beaver? Whatever?
yes. Whoever's building your WordPress site, make sure
Yes.
that they build it in Beaver Builder.
Okay.
Because there's other programs too, like there's one called Divi, there's one called WP Bakery. I've like Beaver Builder. I've looked at the other ones. They're too complicated. I like easy. I like simple. Beaver
Builder. And this is not the theme. This is just, you would know what that means if,
Yeah.
I don't want to learn all that. Okay.
Yeah. It's a plugin. They have their own theme with it and all that, but you can do anything you want with it. You can make the site look like anything you want it to look like.
And that will work well with a Kartra as well.
Yeah, the thing with Kartra, like let's say you build an opt-in and you want to put it on your WordPress site, you can go over and you can grab the button tool in Beaver Builder. You add a button, you make whatever you want on your page. You drop the button in there and you just link the button to your Kartra button code. Super simple. I can show you guys how to do that really easy with, when you get to that point. Super simple to do that. So integration of Kartra and WordPress is a piece of cake.
Yes. Okay.
Super easy.
And then I wanted to ask, and I'm definitely not up to standard of, so I have a few months to get better before you tell us about how many outreaches we've done. I don't know why. I have not done a lot of outreaches, email campaigns this year, but it's a very important time to try to, get some of the end of the year business, like with corporate gifts and so forth. I mean, there's still companies that's going to give corporate gifts and so forth. But what I wanted to ask is, and I know this is not the right strategy because everybody that's typically on these lists that you talk about have actually opt in. But is it wrong if I have people on the list that haven't really opt in, but it's maybe somebody who I previously prospected or who showed interest in my company? And then if I tell them, if I send something to them, they have the option to unsubscribe. Is that okay? Or do I actually have to have them first opt in?
What I would prefer to see you do, this is the right way to do it, is don't pump them into a list that they haven't opted into.
Okay.
Send them a private email or a personalized email
Okay.
You can do that to a whole group. Like if you've got, 500 business cards from people that you met at a networking event, let's say,
Yes.
you put those into like, like a MailChimp or an Aweber or something where you can send those emails out in bulk and give them the offer to opt in. And then once they're opted in, now you can automate all of your follow-ups, and you can send out promotional stuff throughout the year to them.
So the initial one, so once they opt in, then I can get into Kartra.
Yeah, you don't want to put people into Kartra that have not opted in.
That's good, because I'm at the moment using a promotional products specific CRM because it's linked to the database that I use and everything of the products.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll be a way for them then to opt in, and then I get it into Kartra. Okay.
Sure. For your stuff, you're already late really to capitalize on this holiday season. You should be hitting that stuff like immediately. But
I was waiting for my site to be rebuilt, but now there's a hold up on that. But I'm just gonna go on with the site I have, which is to work for 5 years. It's not perfect, but I guess I should not wait.
Yeah, you can't afford to wait. You can't afford to wait on stuff to make it perfect. It's never going to be perfect. As long as it's functional, that's what matters. If it's functional, get on with it. But like for a lot of you guys, you have an opportunity coming up. We were talking about the SWOT. The O in the SWOT is opportunity. You have an opportunity coming up, and it's going to be the shopping season. The holiday season is upon us. We're already in October. It's like it's coming. It's going to be here before we blink. You got Black Friday, you got Cyber Monday. Those are two of the biggest shopping days of the year. And a lot of stuff is going to be online this year. There's going to be people buying stuff. You could position your products. If you've got training products, if whatever products you have, let's say you've got anything that makes money, anything that would help someone in this economy, package it up and offer it to people to buy it for their friends. Offer them to gift that to someone. Let someone else pay for your thing for someone else that needs it. People are going to be looking for those type of gifts this year. It's filling a hole. Remember, there's a lot of people out of work. There's a lot of people hurting. If you have something that would help them, and you've got access to people that are not hurting and want to help them, but they don't have the vehicle for it, let them buy your vehicle to gift it for them. There's going to be massive opportunity. I know I'm talking about that. I'm not prepared for it myself, but don't let that be an issue for you to capitalize on that. It's a major opportunity, and it's one of those it comes up every year, but this year is going to be a once in a lifetime. And when was the last time that we had a pandemic that took out our economy? When was the last time you woke up and had what's around you right now around you? Never. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to fill the hole. There's people hurting. If you've got something that will help them, package it up for those that can afford it and those that want to gift it, and do that.
Hey, John, question on that.
Yeah.
Is it okay to have like 2 offers, or should we just stick with one and just kind of focus on that one offer?
No, you should have multiple offers. You should only send those offers to who it makes sense to, and you might want to send them one at a time. Don't like send multiple offers to the same people at the same time, because if they're confused, they don't buy anything. There's a cliche out there that the confused mind doesn't buy. So don't confuse it. Don't convolute it. Make your offer very simple, very easy. The easier, the better. So it doesn't mean that you can't follow right up. Like, let's say you've got 2 really good offers. They're strong. You've got the right audience. Pick the first one, send it out to the audience, and reap the rewards off the first one. And then right on the coattails of that, send the next one. You know, because there'll be a lot of people that didn't take you up on the first one. Maybe it just wasn't right for them at that time. Not that it was a bad offer for them, might just not have been right at that time. You send your second one, maybe that is the right one at the right time. But if you send them both together, you're muddying the water and you probably won't convert very well. And then where do you go from there?
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's better to split them and send them one at a time, individual offers.
John, I just have another question, and I know it's very basic, and I'm trying to really learn about it. But for me, with regards to opt-in, would it specifically be you're opting in to get regular newsletters from me, or what exactly do they need to opt in? I know once I have the list, I can send them all kinds of stuff, which we always listen to. But what exactly do they need to opt in? And specifically, maybe to my business, what would you say?
Sure. Well, one thing, this for everybody, don't send out an opt-in offer for a newsletter.
Okay.
That doesn't work. Nobody wants to opt in for a newsletter.
Yes, no, I know. That's why I want to know. So what do I say?
So what you do, you look at what do you have that would really help them. A good opt-in, a good offer for them is showing them how to get what they want. Like for your stuff, your stuff is, you've got promotion and incentive items.
Yes.
So if they want branding, like in fact, the name of your company, you know, Mango Branding, you offer branded products. So if they want to get their name out there, if they want to get known, if they want 2021 to be better than 2020, and they want people to know their name, I've got the perfect solution. If you opt in here, I'll give you my blueprint for how to brand your business in 2021.
Oh yeah, like the 10 steps or so and so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or I can offer a free setup for your first, which is, you know, $50 to $100 or something worth. So some type of a freebie.
Yeah, and that's in your offer. Let's not put the cart before the horse. In your opt-in, you don't have to tell them what it is. You just have to tell them what it does. Like if they want to brand their business, you've got this ultimate way to do that, and you're going to share it with them when they opt in.
Oh, okay.
Then you put them into a presentation and you show them how it works, and you create demand and desire for it. Then you make your offer at the end of that. So put your offer at the end after you've created the demand and desire. Remember the 4 pieces: you grab attention, create demand and desire, eliminate objections, and then make your offer. So make sure you're in that sequence. This is for anyone, any lead magnet. That's the lead magnet, is to grab their attention. It's not to make a sale. It's not to do all that other stuff. It's just to grab attention.
Okay, so I need to get a really good download with regards to branding, and that's how they initially will opt in. Okay.
Yeah, so figure out, first of all, look at your audience and figure out what they want. I use branding as an example. That doesn't mean it's the right thing. They might want to give bonuses out. They might want to give high value bonuses to their employees and not break the bank.
Yes.
You know, they might want
it can even be just about how promotional products work, or something basic that people actually use.
Here's a good one for you. This is how to use promotional products to increase your sales.
Yeah.
You know, or how to increase your sales team's productivity by 20%. Something like that. And they could do a sales contest, and the contest winners could get rewarded your promotional products.
Yes.
So what you have to do, you have to think for them. They are not going to figure out how to use your product. You have to put that together and hand it to them on a silver platter. Your lead magnet should focus on the desired outcome of that system. So you're selling them, you're grabbing their attention on something that they want. Like if they want more sales, if they want their sales team to produce more, that's their desired outcome.
Mhm.
That's what you have to bait them with. That's what will grab their attention. And then in the presentation, you're going to show them how what you have is going to get them that outcome.
No, I totally get it. Yeah, I hear what you say. Yeah, that's very good.
That's the best lead magnets. You see how that is ultimately more powerful than join my newsletter?
Oh, totally. Or just wanting to sell a product. Yes. No, I'm
Yeah.
with you.
You have to get in tune with what they want, what's important to them.
Yes.
I guarantee you, we are not important to them. I guarantee you, our products that we're trying to sell to them is not important to them. The only thing that's important to them is what they want, what
Yeah.
in their mind, what they think they need. That's important to them.
Like how to make your brand, like you say, stand out in 2021 or something like that.
And
Tell
always,
them the outcome.
yeah, and always look at why is that important to them, so you make sure you're digging down to the right level. Like
Okay.
if they're focused on branding, ask yourself, why do they want the branding? What do they really want? Then nobody wants branding, right? It's like for me, nobody wants SEO. What is it that they want? Why do they want that? If they think they want SEO, why do they think they want it? If they think they want branding, why do they think they want it? What do they think it's going to get for them? That's the thing you want to focus on.
Now that's very good advice. Thank you so much, John.
It's never the
John,
thing.
carry that.
It's always what the thing does is what they will buy.
Okay.
So carry that thought just a little bit more, John, so that in the branding isn't just the branding, it's that they're looking to be noticed, or they're looking to gain market share, they're looking to make a sale, they're looking to make a splash, they're making an announcement. Any of those, is that the outcome that we're looking for?
You're still probably a step away. It's in the right path, but the real reason, if you keep asking why they want it, like why do they want to grow their business? And again, this comes back to the male-female battle of the sexes. For a male, it's significance. Why does a male want to grow his business? He wants significance.
Women and security.
Women at security, absolutely. So that's what you really have to get down to is, if you want the right answer, you have to ask the right question. So it's the same thing with a lead magnet. If you want to know what the right answer is for what is the right lead magnet, you have to ask the right question. The right question is what's important to them and why? What do they really want? It's never the thing. It'll never be the thing. Nobody wants the thing. Like for me, it's not SEO. Nobody wants that. They want customers. Okay, why do they want customers? They want profit in their business. Why do they want the profit in their business? Maybe, and this is where a man can want security too. A man, it's very important to him to make sure he doesn't have to worry about covering payroll. That would show a sign of weakness. So the security for a man to not show weakness rolls back to significance, but it's got the security built into it. The security is going to give them the significance.
Take that one thought, John, and let's say it is security and significance. In the branding perspective, would that be in a lead magnet? Let's assume it's in a lead magnet. You're speaking to them about what their outcome is going to be. So for the men, you're not going to say, are you struggling to try to make payroll? Because you're not going to lead with the problem. You're going to lead with an end in sight, right? Or the solution.
Yeah. Well, what you might package that is, if your business is functioning at the level that we're going to take you to, you're never going to have to worry about things like covering payroll. You're never going to have to worry about that. You're going to be on vacation with your kids, having a good time. That's basically how you would package that conversation. What would you rather do? Worry about struggling, to cover your payroll, or not have to worry about that and worry about where you're going to take your kids on vacation? What worry do you want? You're going to have one, pick one.
Excellent. Thank you, John. I needed that distinction.
Yeah, yeah. You know, that is one of the things that the biggest thing that will keep a man in a day job. Like you've got a guy that's in a day job, he's going nowhere. He's got serious skills and abilities. He could make a gazillion dollars on his own, where working for the guy he's working for, he's never going to make more than he's making now. What is going to keep him there? You know, if you ask the right questions, you'll get the right answer. The thing that's going to keep him there, guarantee you, it's fear of failure. It is absolute fear of failure. The significance to him that he's bringing home a paycheck and his family is safe is worth more than the risk of making it big and having no worries and being able to take them on dream vacations. It's the fear of failure. If you can remove that for him, that is the objection you'll never get past. You'll never sell him on your product because he doesn't believe it. He's got the fear of failure. So if you can eliminate that, if you can create his demand and desire for being his own boss and firing his boss and, being on his own, that's the thing that's going to keep him. It's going to prevent him. That's going to be the objection. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yep, it does. Thanks, John.
And it's purely tied to significance. It's the significance that he is the provider for his family. And if he loses that, that means everything to him. And that's security. That's the same security of a woman is it's just wrapped in a different package.
Yeah, it's the same message.
Yeah. Yep. So anyway, all right. Anything else here before we wrap up? Allie is over there on overload. She's like, oh my God.
No,
You got this, Allie.
this was awesome. I'm typing furiously. I'm just trying to keep up with the bullet points, as Woody likes to say. Hey, you guys, keep Woody in your prayers. He's going to be in surgery at 2:00. So.
Oh wow.
Today?
Hopefully.
Today, yes, he's at the hospital already. So just
Thanks
keep.
for letting us know.
Yeah, and
Hopefully that works out for him.
yeah. So he's gonna have some parts replaced. He's getting a tune-up, so so he can talk. He hasn't been able to talk for like a month.
Oh,
Anyway,
cool.
we just have to schedule time with you, John. But I'm going to and he's going to, but we need to, maybe next week. Hopefully he'll be able to talk, and that will be much more helpful.
Okay.
But this was great, and.
Well, yeah, for him, he really needs to focus on getting well there first before we.
Yeah. Well, we had a big breakthrough. We had a great conversation this past week, and me and his really good friend of Linda, you probably know him, Richard Chernock. We finally talked to Woody and got him clear about simplifying. And
Good.
yeah, so he's finally heard and gotten to come back to just what you originally said, John, which things take the time they take, which is buy, sell, and he wants to do the gift of education, which is like his freebies. So if somebody clicks on the gift of education, they at least get in the pipeline, but buy and sell. And I came up with a great thing that I think would be fun, and I wrote it down, so I want to run it by you. And we need to talk to you about the website and how to get it up and optimized and whatever we need to do to get it up and running, so that I know that we need to provide you content, but like a real maybe list of how to work with the website guys and
Okay, sure.
all that. So and then for me, I just need to talk to you because big things have shifted in my life and Rich's life. You literally just described Rich, and so I'm nodding furiously because that was his whole thing. He was always that whole fear, providing for his family. So
Yeah.
And so we have,
It's also a lot of times why people continuously go into partnerships. It's the fear of failure. They don't want it all on them. They want to share the blame with a partner so they don't have to take the brunt of it.
right. And so for me, I recently had a huge success with, I did a class online live through a worldwide university. And I taught with my dear friend. It was a creativity, basically a class on creativity, and it was a great success. The students all loved it. And now I'm trying to figure out how to take that content, John, and put it into my camp and then offer it. And my biggest thing is I have to look at that because I can't figure out, how to make it, how to figure out the niche and then how to make it something somebody needs and wants. But I saw the results and the students saw the results. They went from, it's bizarre, people are so full of fear right now. And this simple class was like, it was like kind of like playing and having fun, like focusing on your creativity, and then they felt better, and then every part of their life went better the whole time they were in class. And like, I would say at least 50% of them were like, what? Well, oh my God, it's over. What can we do next? And I kept saying to the university, we should have a part 2. And they were like, oh no, And so I was like, geez. So I have access to follow up with the students. So that's what I need and want to kind of have a brainstorm session with you, because I'm working so much. I'm working like 8 to 8 between, we're putting Woody's whole business together. And I want to help. I need to talk to you about helping build Rich's whole business. So I'm turning into a business builder, but and then I don't know. I don't have time for me, but so anyway, and then I have people. I did a painting and somebody bought it, and then somebody else loved it, and they want to commission me for another piece of original art. So there's so many things, and then people are coming to me just I've gotten 2 or 3 new clients in the last 2-3 at least 1 or 2 months, because I just offer value and they're like, oh my God. And then they want to follow up, and then they're like, I want to coach with you. So I have a couple of new creativity clients and one, anyway, on and on. So I'm like, I have all these little moving upwardly spiraling things, and I don't know how to pull them all together. So I need a Johnny L session.
All right. Yeah.
to focus.
we can do that.
Yeah. So I'll have to, I know you're going to tell me, go to the website and schedule. So that's what I have to do, I think. I mean, I know. But anyway, Woody is excited because I think it was a breakthrough moment where he's got it now that he has to simplify.
Yeah. Well, cool.
And I said, John said day one, he wants to help you make money, but let's do one thing and make some money.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's where we're moving.
All right.
John, one quicker thing, please.
Sure.
I just went to the scheduler to schedule the time with you to get moving on the websites, and it's coming back saying that this is not you got the calendar and you got the open slots. When you click on the open slots, it comes back and it says reservation for this classes are currently disabled.
Okay, you're just in the wrong calendar.
Okay.
The switched calendars, like if you go into the ACT program under the apprentice tab.
Okay, apprentice tab. Okay.
Yeah, go into the apprentice tab and you'll see there's a new link to schedule for times in there.
Okay.
And that's got my new calendar. So I disabled the old one so we didn't have mix-ups on time scheduling.
All right. So okay, please go ahead. Go ahead, Allie.
Where would I go then to schedule the appointments for you, for Woody and myself?
Oh, just right on the homepage, right on my site.
On internetdominators.com?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, thank you.
yeah. That's the spot to schedule those little calls. What Gregory was talking about was the apprentice calls. So he's in the apprentice program. So
Yeah.
they get the
John,
big,
I'm in. I
they
did
get the
not
big
forget.
calls. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up this week, and I'll let you know. We might switch up the schedule next week. A lot of crazy stuff going on, but I will
Yes,
put an
just
email.
don't do Wednesday. Don't do Wednesday 10 to 12. I have a thing going on.
All right. Well, I
All right.
will see what I can do.
Did you get your boat?
That's what's going on next week. So that's
Okay,
why
gotcha.
that's why the schedule might be a little crazy. So
Oh my
All right,
God,
well,
we should
stand
do a
by.
stealth. We should do a stealth inauguration party.
all right, guys. Well,
Thank
have
you,
a great
John.
week, and we will talk to you all next week sometime.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, man, John.
Happiness to you and Barb. Have a great celebration on the boat.